So I'm going to so so I'm resuming back from where I've left. So I'm resuming back from where I've left. Okay, so what we have done, uh, based on that, what code have done. So let's just quickly review. So it have verified the emulator. The launcher icon shows the goal emblem. So you can see this over here. This app have been created, and within the capacitor, it is acting as a pure Android app, and I can properly use it. So you can see this icon is being created. Final results, what it all verified. So it have verified the application ID, app name, the launcher icon, the splash screen. If I am going to quickly show you, this is splash screen. So you can see the splash screen shows up, and then this app is being loaded. So, and what did like Claude have done? So what it have done? No changes needed. So everything was there. The app name was perfectly right. And what else? So let's just build source are from this JPG, which I have mentioned. It have used that, generated 62 Android sources, somewhat like all those smaller icons. Fix the Android 12 like splash background. So it have created that. And then what it says, like it have created certain files. We'll be looking into each and every files in a while. So the size Android need and to regenerate later. So what it's saying, if the logo changes, drop new arten and so player store and the stage repos artifacts. So want me to delete those or add them to the git ignore. So I'm not going with that. Now I'm going to ask it that what I'm going to do. I need to like what I'm saying, like I already have a Google Play Store account. Walk me through publishing this app because now I'm going to publish this app. So creating the new app and dialing in the console, the store listing access I need, anything which is being it needs to be pushed, the content rating and data safety questions. So we use the camera and Google Drive. These are the two things because certain permissions might be required. So help me declare that honestly on like Google uh, Play Store. So that's what we are going to, because we are going to like post and launch this application on the Play Store, which we have created using Capacitor. So help me decide, declare it honestly. Layer receipts processed on device, backup in the user's own drive. And in our previous videos, what we have done, we have used a private app data folder on the like Google Drive. So no central server as of now. There is no central server in our app. So we are just mentioning it. No data collected by me. So this is just a constraint, or I would say a declaration we are doing over here. So check the current production release requirement for any time. And so let me just try and see what it brings up. So because moving forward, I'm going to host it on the Play Store. So, and I'm very hopeful if it allows, and I might be able to share the link with all you guys who are watching this. So let me just wait for a while. In the meantime, it's going to bring up. So for those who have joined as of now, let me share the link which you can explore in the chat. I'm pasting it over here. So you can access the app at this link. Uh, this is the web-based link, which is posted on the GitHub pages. So if you want to see that, you can see that. And right now I'm focusing on the Play Store. So you can see, just hold on for a minute. And just still finding out. So let me just grab some water. And you can see, like it's able to find certain things. So I'm just waiting for a while. So bear along with me. Uh, Feel free to like visit the app which I've posted on the GitHub pages. And one more thing, in the meanwhile, for those who are with me, let me just show you this the repo over here, which I'm going to post everything over here. So in this, you can see this expense tracker. I'm like pushing certain code, multiple branches are being there. Uh, Let me just move this emulator a bit. And you can see, if I can quickly show you the branches, the way what I've done, I have created from the very basic feature branch where I've created the signal first, then I moved towards the reactive forms, the like routing for the lazy loading, then we have used HTTP clients, then we have seen the effects storage, then HTTP interceptors, the custom pipes, NGRX signal store, which is the most recent one. And then we have implemented the guards. And from here onward, I have started using this new like AI assisted development. Prior to this, everything as is more of a hand coded. So we have used that. So the reason is that I am moving towards this Claude Coast or AI assisted coding. That is the future as of now. And most of the time, all the companies and all the people who are creating the software are moving toward this. So this is one of the main skill that we need to have. So it's asking what type of play console account is this? Personal, after, organization account. So I think it's an exam for the new testing. So what it's doing now, what should I start building for you? Like signing, wire release signing into build Gradle. So I am, because I'm not very much aware, so I'm saying that I don't exactly know, guide me. So this is what I'm suggesting because I am not much aware of that. I'm asking this to do that. So it have provided certain things which I need to see. So based on what I have provided, so it says, you can say the real map is going live, as it's the my main objective because I want to use it via my Android phone, and I want others to use that as well. So for the rules above, your account decide which type. So it have asked me because my account is a bit like old, so I have chosen that. Create the app entry, so play console and all. So I'm going to ask Claude to guide me exactly where I need to create that. So I'm going to open that play console in a while. But at this point of time, let me just read what it's provided me, and then I'll be going to the Play Store. So then it's going to provide the store listing assets. content rating and this data safety. I'm not going into detail. And so let me, your account is personal, so I have provided that, so it's creating. And let me in the meantime go to the play console. So let me open it on the second tab, so I can try opening it first, and then I'll be bringing it in front of you. So let me just open the play console, Google Play Console account. Let me just open it up. So this is just to quickly show you, like this account is with me, and certain verifications, other apps are already there. So let me just do one thing. Let me figure out what I need to do. Uh, Let me just see all apps, create app. So let me just figure out what I need to do, and then I'll be showcasing you guys here. Let me go to the home, this business. Okay, so let me just allow it first. And in the meantime, it's doing its own task. So what I'm going to do, I'm here in the Google Play Console, and I'm going to create an app. And I'll quickly see if it have provided any recommendation to me. So let me quickly see if we can figure out certain things from what Claude Code have provided. So it says that, okay, it's asking for certain things. So let me just go back on top. So bear with me. So you can see what it says, fill this exact name, because we have created this expense tracker name, and default language type is app, and it's going to be free. So I'm going to keep it free. So let me just go make it that. And package name is something which is it I'm asking for. So let me just quickly go and ask for the package and see if I can get hold of a exact package name. So let's see if it have provided something around that or not. I'm just trying to figure it out. Otherwise, I will ask the Claude Code. It is still doing something, so I'm allowing it to do its on and on, and we are doing the like configuration work. So I'm just trying to figure out if there is a specific package related thing. Otherwise, I would ask it, because I don't want to do something or anything wrong. So let me choose the other thing app, which is going to be free app. So declarations, let me just click that, needs the accept US export now. So just one thing is remaining, which is the package name. So I'm going to exactly anticipate that com.cck.expense tracker is going to be the package name, but let me figure it out if it have provided something. Okay, so it have done its changes. So before proceeding, let me see all the prep that doesn't need your private keys is done. So release, it have created key store certain secret protection and any key store template privacy things. So your going live path account is exempt, no close testing gate after the production clear release upload. Okay, so then before that, okay, it's let me just ask the Claude. It's asking for package name. Do provide a brief one-liner answer. The reason I've said this, because I don't want it to go further and do things which are necessarily not related to me. So let's just see what actually happens. So it just said to me that my package name is that, and I'm going to check this. So let's just check the availability. Package is available. So let's go and create a package. It's going to take a while, so I'm keeping this emulator on the next screen. So let it create the app. Let's see. Okay, so one someone have asked that how to use Claude Code for free. So let me just quickly show you a video of mine. You can subscribe to this channel for because I keep sharing the like videos over here. So let me just search Claude and free and see. So there is one thing before going further, you can see this video. I'm going to share in the video as in the chat as well. But prior to that, let me just let it just skip that one thing. So in this video, what I've told how to set up the Claude code, but you need to be aware of two things. Claude code is a CLI, and the Claude's model which I am using is a paid one. So let me just quickly clarify this thing. What I have been using over here is a, let me just wait for a while. Let me just share this over here. Okay, so let me just answer that. Claude Code itself is a CLI, and the model being used is something which is being provided by Anthropic. So you can use the Claude Code freely, but you can't use that model without getting paid. So if you want it entirely to be used freely, so you should watch the video which I have here with me, and so you can quickly see to that. So let me just okay, what else? Okay. So what I have done so far, I have created an app. Now it have asked me to start testing. So let me see. I'm going to ask on its own what, how to proceed further. So you can see I have created my app, and what else? So now it's guiding me in a sense, like where do I have this? So let me just go and build your sign up, the uploaded artifact. This is the immediate blocker. You can't upload anything without it. So we need to go to this. And what else we need to do? I'll run and hand you app that release. So we are going to get this. So I'm going to ask it in the console, complete this app content, and then fill the store listing and then create the production. So let me just ask. So I'm asking it to create the release for me, and then I'm going to upload it. And in the meantime, someone have asked me a question like how to create or how to use Claude Code for free. So I have provided a link in the chat. So you can set up the Claude Code for free, and then you can use like free model. So I'm still awaiting this to get completed. And e-store is getting created. So let me just move forward. I'm just awaiting this specific build to be created, which I'm going to post on the Play Store. So I'm awaiting for that. I'm very hopeful that it's going to work. So bear with me. And you can see there are certain files which I'll be quickly reviewing, but I haven't touched that. And certain are like PNG files which it have created on its own. I think most of the files are more often artifacts, and certain are configuration files. There are only a few like these type of services file, which using capacitor, it have created a OCR. And for the coworker, it is using tracerect.js. So with this, you can see like we'll be discussing this code later, but at this point of time, the objective is to get our app like ready as soon as possible. So with this, I'm just looking at this code and what else. It's still building the signed release. So it's taking a while. Build the signed release. So let's see how how long it takes. So one thing I'm just reiterating for those who have just joined. So I was creating an Angular app on which I have created certain features. I have shared the link of the app, which is posted on the GitHub pages in the chat. You can see to that. And I also shared the repository in the chat as well. So if you want to see that, do check it out. I'm also using Claude Code to get this build running as soon as possible. Okay, so hi, I can't see the exact username, so I just like got a comment. So okay, just to give a recap to the new ones. So I was building an Angular app using like initially it's a version. Let me just quickly bring the, in the meantime, Google Claude Code is doing its work. So let me quickly show you the repository and what I have done so far. So you guys get to know this is actually the app which is hosted on my GitHub pages. Let me quickly bring the GitHub account for you so you get to know where the code have been pushed. I'll be sharing the link in the comment as well. Let me share it in the comment. So two things. This is my app which I have built so far. What's the purpose? So let me just quickly show you. You can see the food. So I can add any like let's say yogurt. So 100 rupees and food and add. If I'm going to add this expense, it is going to show up right away in the over here. So you can see, and along the way, what I have done, I have added like by voice, so it can listen to me. So let me just quickly show you. Spend 500 on burgers. So the voice I have said spent, but but at least it captured the burgers. So you can see the burgers have been captured. I said 500, and you can see 500 have been captured as well. And the food, I can select that and I can add that expense. So this is one thing. Then one more feature which I've added in the Angular thing is scanning the receipt. So once I'm going to scan, if it's on my phone, I can directly point it to any receipt and it can scan that. And what else, if you can add it manually as well. One more thing which I've recently added over here is to backup all our data on Google. So you can see this is an Angular app totally built on client side. Nothing like no server is being used over here. Everything is being used or stored locally. And let me quickly show you how you can like build a somewhat similar app on your own. So let me quickly show you the exact playlist which might help you. And initially what I've done, let me just bring up the playlist if I can get hold of the right one. So build your Angular. So let me bring that over here. And let me just open that. So one thing which I just showcased, this app, the whole like code is over here, and you can find the link here as well. And the playlist which I'm going to show you on YouTube, if you are going to open it, so you can see what I've done over here. I have started building this app from the very beginning. Then what I did, because we are like building it using the most recent version, not that much, but currently the version 22 of Angular is released. I have created, when I've created this app, I was working on the version 21. So it's the most recent one. So signals have been used, and you can see signals and computed have been thoroughly explained in that. Currently, I am focusing more on the execution, but in these videos, if you can go and check that, I'll share the like playlist link over here as well. Let me share that, or let me share over here. Okay. So the if you are very new and you want to build a proper app, so first you can go in a sequence, like you get to know what Angular itself is. Then you need to know how Angular signals are going to work, what computers are. So most of the theoretical things have been explained over here. And over here, I haven't used any assisted coding because you need to know some basics to move forward. So think these things have been thoroughly explained over here. Then over like I have moved to the reactive forms. Then I have used the routing and the lazy loading. Then I have included a HTTP server and the JSON server. Then I moved and used effect and a local storage over here. Then I have like mentioned like Angular HTTP interceptors. Then I have used custom pipes over here. Then the use of a NGRX signal store. This is the most recent one because previously NGRX have been used, but over here we have used a proper signal store, and each and every episode over here do contains a sort of a very theoretical definition. And then comes the guards. So how guards like make a specific path accessible with like authentication or without authentication. So till here most of the theoretical things have been explained. You can grab that playlist and you get to know like how things are working behind the scene in Angular. Once you are well equipped with that, so then I move towards like Claude code. So Claude code basically how to get started, how we are going to work with the prompting thing, because this is the next norm. Uh, Coding is not what is like going to be very valuable in near future. Our prompting and our way of designing these solution is going to stay there. So I've created that. Then there are certain like things which I've set up for how we are going to use the Claude code. So these two or three episodes are focusing on how to set up the Claude code effectively. Then there comes an MCP server, how we can effectively use the MCP server for Claude code with Claude code. then the voice feature which I've shown to you is being built using Claude code, or I haven't done any coding on my own. Everything is being created using this. So Claude code have done it all for me. Then I have created this, like converted this app to a PWA. What does a PWA means? PWA is a progressive web app. So which you can see if I quickly click over here, you can see this is a progressive app acting like a app. Even on Windows, it's working as a app. And if I go to my mobile app, it's working there as a PWA. So after that, what I have done, I have created this PWA. Then I tried an OCR using resurrect.js library. Basically, using this library in my PWA, I was able to capture or scan the receipts. If that I can show you as well. So let me just quickly show you if I can grab that video. So let me just bring that up so at least you get to know what I'm talking about and how it's going to affect. And let me just quickly bring that video if I can get hold of that. So videos. So this is the video. Let me just quickly show you. Okay, let me just. I have added. Let me just close the voice. And if you can see over here, uh, once I click it, it's all on my mobile. So once I click it on my mobile and I tried scanning the receipt, so you can see over here within the receipt, it's like saying 1580. You can see over here. So once I click the read receipt, there is a web assembly being used like for this OCR, which have read the receipt. And once it read the receipt, so it brings up that and it captures and parsed all the things. So I'm very hopeful that you are able to follow along with me. So what you are able to get out of it and how you are going to see or like do these things. So I'm very hopeful that I've tried my best to explain it. And then what I've implemented a Google backup. And now where we are moving and progressing towards, I'm going to like host my application on a on cloud on Google Store. So for that, I am doing all this thing, and we are using Capacitor to host it on the Play Store. So what it have created so far, it have created my app. It have tested it using an emulator, which I can quickly show you if I can bring that emulator for those who have just joined. So you can see this emulator is over here inside the capacitor. This is, you can think of it as a wrapper. So inside the capacitor, our Angular application is here, and we are going to host it soon on the Play Store. So it have provided me certain steps. So let me just quickly see over here. Let me just go and see. So if you like this video or if you have anything to comment, feel free to comment in the comment video. I am reading those as well. And if you think certain other things needs to be added and needs to be described more, feel free to leave it in the comments so I get to know like you are able to follow along with me or not. So anything, feel free to leave the comments. And if you like this video, so make sure to subscribe this and like the videos, so you these type of videos keep coming in your feed. So once we have, so what, build your signed certificate. So this is the immediate blocker. So I think this have already been done. I've asked it. So no server control, we have provided it. So it's going to generate the upload stops and what it going to provide us. Let's just quickly see over here. So back up these now. Keystrokes, like store, copy the JKS and password submission, both are get ignored. So it is asking me to copy this JKS file and password somewhere because these are going to be like key and password might be like sensitive. So I need to copy those and place it somewhere. And then what it is suggesting me to upload and submit. So within the Play Store, your app and release and production. So let me just open the uh, console. So let me just bring up the console and let me just figure out where the console is. And I'm just moving this away as well so it doesn't clutter. Um, let me just so in the Play Your app, and what we are going to do, uh, release production. So create new release. So within the what I'm where I'm going to move, I'm going to dashboard and post and release. So here your app. Let's see if I'm able to figure out the right place. So latest release and so I need to add one. So I haven't added any as of yet. So let me just create a new release. Uh, what I need to do, enable app signing. So it haven't asked anything as of yet. So what I'm going to do, upload. So I need to figure out where this app release.app is. Let me just try figuring it out. App dash release dot. So let me just try uploading it. Let me just try figuring it out first, and then I'll be showcasing that to you. So what's the location of this expense tracker first? Let me just go to that folder. Let me just not able to locate it. So let me just open the file, copy path. I'm trying to locate what's the name? App-release. 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 Dot paper. So if I can quickly show you that I am able to locate it somewhere inside this, if I can open that location, it isn't allowing me open file location. So location is there. You can see like over here within the Android app build output. So you can see this release is there. I'm going to upload over here. So you can see I am uploading my build. And so what it's make sure that content is all clean, no data. So leaving this page will cancel. So let's just see how it's going to work. So release name, we are going to create a specific release name. Let me just figure it out. Where is Visual Studio? So you can see app is being loaded. What I need to do further. So let me just quickly show it in front of you so you can follow along with me. So let's just go further down where we are now. We are here in the release production, create new release. If prompted, so we haven't been prompted, we have all green. So let's just quickly see. So it says the release name is one. I'm keeping the default. I'm not changing anything. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going next and we'll see. So it's bringing up some error. So let's see. You're up. Complete the step on the dashboard. So what's it saying? So seems like complete the initial setup, select country, religion, create a new release. So we have done certain things. So start testing now. So, so let's just view task and select tester. We need to reload and release. So it haven't provided anything to me. So I can't exactly locate where I need to go. So okay, review and confirm. So it's just still not showing up. So I'm just trying to figure out. I'm going to add uh, some early tester or early user. So let me just create, I might need to create a new release here as well. So I'm going to use the same app release. This is going to be get uploaded. So wait for a while. It's taking a while. So bear with me. Okay, so I'm creating like internal testing release. So I'm just keeping this name. So nothing else. It's still showcasing. So nothing is being done as of yet. It's taking a while, so don't worry. Usually these type of things take some time because this is more of a configuration and the version have already been used, version code. So seems like we have tried using it in the production, so it might not allow it. So let's just figure out where we need to do. And what it says, the select tester, create a release and confirm the release. So what's going to say? So seems like drop app bundle here to upload. So so instead of going this way, I'm going to ask Claude to help me out. So let me just figure out. And you can see, let me just try capturing this and I'm going to paste it right away inside the VS Code. So facing issue uploading the build on Play Store. So so you can see the error is clear. A bundle with version was already uploaded. So you have a unique version. So fix a simple bump the version code and let me do. So as I've provided it and it is allowing me to create one. So let's see how it figures it out and how it proceeds. So it's taking a while, and I'm trying to figure out how it's going to work. So in the meantime, so let me just try to add it again because the same release have been changed. So with this, let's just try to see what's the release name. It's taking a while, so let's see how it's going to work. Seems like the first one is, so the second one is the right one. Let me try moving it up and save and publish, save and publish. So how can I show it to someone? So release is being published, and let's see for the production release. So I need to figure out edit release. Next, what else I need to do? It says something. So your app cannot be published. The reason, let's just quickly see it out. So if it can quickly help me figure out, two steps have been done. So let me select a tester. Let me choose an early user. So I have some early users with me. And what else I need to do? Show test. So active not received. Set up your app. So privacy. So currently I do not have one. So I need to figure it out. Sign in detail. Restricted. Yes. Sign in detail is admin account. Like name this set of a sign in detail so you know what we are test account, or I would say demo account, because I've created one. If you are a username, provide them to access the app. So that was basically demo, or I think password. So let's just add that. Don't know why. So instructions, don't know why, instruction how to access demo account or guest mode. So let me just try adding this. The reason, okay, this have been provided perfectly. What else needs to be done? Should be normal state, and then I have to save it. go to overview. So English is going to be that, and what else? Go to the dashboard, and let's see what else is remaining. Ads. So I do not have any ads. So let me just move forward, go to overview. What else is in there? So let me just go to the dashboard. Content rating, I need to add that. So start push here. So email address is going to be about content rating, social communication, or the other type. I agree. So let me just share an email address of mine. So does that carry any rating related control? No. Anything we are using to exchange content with the other users through voice? No. Online to promote that? No. Promotional or sale? No. What else? Miscellaneous does user current and precise? No. Not a page any reward gift? No. It's a app, a web browser or a search engine? No. A news or educational product? News or educational product. So I will count this as an educational product, but to an extent, it's an educational product. So content rating is there. Everything is nearly completed. So why it's not allowing me to go to next? Go here. So let me just save and go next. Summary rating. So every rating is fine. So let's just go to the overview. And going to the dashboard. So most of the things, so target audience, who is the target audience? So target audience is the major on top, not the kids. So I'm going to save it. Go to overview, go to the dashboard. What else? Data safety. I do not keep any data with me. So collector share, no, not at all. Submit a provide once you're on the privacy page. Save as draft. So let me just go to this. I need to set the privacy. I need to figure that out. Government app. No, not at all. So what else I need to do? I need to provide the financial features. Personal loan, no, not at all. No. So nothing is there. So other, my app doesn't have a financial feature. So what else? Let's just save it. What else is remaining? So change is not yet sent. So it will take a while. So I'm going to stop here and I'll be doing it because it's going to run certain things. And if need be, I'll be checking with Claude to help me out in pushing it. So I'm stopping things over here. So thanks for watching.